Hold on, I'm gonna actually grab a charger real quick.
Give me Minecraft of my life.
It'd be like that. Alright. Just getting everything started up. Oh, the phone. Okay, so ETIKA's good, guys. If you didn't notice. Yeah, he's pretty good now. He's doing pretty well. I'd like to hope. Because he seems pretty good.
Yeah, he seems fine. Yeah, like he was saying how it was like a misunderstanding.
Yeah, the suicide thing was never intended.
Yeah.
So what do we do? How should we start this? Should we just kind of finish the story beginning to end and then hop in a big chat and discuss?
I guess so, yeah.
Alright. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to discuss the full story beginning to end and then hop in a chat and discuss.
And I am going to set my render distance down on Minecraft and then close it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get freaking killed.
Alright, I just want to show everyone this clip from the
fucking stable. Like, I can scream all day, every day inside of my mom's apartment and not have any problems happen. It's better than moving to some random apartment with thin-ass walls in the city that isn't going to have the quality that I need, because then I wind up getting kicked out of there or having complaints. At least in my mom's crib, the shit was fucking, I can talk, I can stream and not have to worry about a complaint. But I mean, why lie about it, man? Why lie about it? I'll tell you why. I was insecure in my own skin. I was insecure in myself. But you guys...
Bingo! That's what started all of this. He was insecure in himself. He wasn't suicidal. There was no drugs involved. In the stream, he says he didn't do any drugs. Like earlier, he speculated he didn't do any of that. There was no drugs involved.
Deserve to know the truth, man. I can't believe I kept this from you all for so long, but it's part of why I'm having this reawakening now. This sort of
reawakening.
Hold on a second. You guys see me? Hello? Do you see me? Y'all about to see some truth right here, man. This is the crib right here, man. This is me. I'm changing the shit up, man. I'm gonna show y'all niggas.
His audio balancing was really off.
No more bullshit. No more lies. No more acting like some kind of a dumbass. From now on, bro, I'm gonna be straight up and honest with all the boys. And I expect you all to do the same to me. Don't act like this is just one-sided. You better keep it real with me too, because you better keep my bitch ass in check. How am I gonna keep myself in check solo in this bitch? Oh my God, this feels so good. This feels so good. This is why I got so high that night. I wasn't even high off the pen. I was high off of this feeling of letting it loose. Oh my God, yes. This is my life. This is who I am. And I'm so happy that you all get to see it. I don't have to hide anything anymore. She's not here. She's at work. You know,
see what I mean here? He it wasn't him being crazy or anything. He was literally just letting loose his true self in a sense. How are they subscribing is a good question, because there's still no subscription box set up. But yeah, so that shit was turned. Alright, yeah, okay, so how we started out, we didn't get any explanation here, so I'm going to literally read the description I put in this. So originally this was the situation. ETIKA had been apparently mixing drugs on a stream. That's false. It's false. He never actually did that. It's assumed he ended up doing those drugs with weed. No, that actually also didn't happen. That was just theorized. This is mixed with maybe a lack of sleep. The lack of sleep did happen, caused him to have a mental breakdown. It was less of a breakdown and more of a reawakening. Like he was sick of having to conform to YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, first he made the video about being banned on Twitter. Yeah. Okay, so he was pissed about that. That was like, okay, what he's saying makes sense because YouTube is making him, he has to like cut corners on his real self in order to get money, like for monetization. And now basically what he's saying is he doesn't care if it's monetized or not. He's going to say whatever he wants. And yeah, that's he's gonna be him regardless. He's not gonna let YouTube's monetary system make him cut corners.
Yeah.
He did post many questionable things on Reddit. That's a fact. He just started letting loose. Is what he said on the stream when he explained it. Is he said he was just kind of letting loose. He wasn't under any influence. He was on like a mental high of just like being himself. Like finally letting everything loose. And the someone asked him, was the hentai intentional? And he's like, oh yeah, that was intentional. He wanted to terminate his channel. That was on purpose. And he also confirmed that his new channel name is going to be ETIKA FRFX.
Okay.
That's going to be his, yeah, when he returns, or if he does. And yeah, he also confirmed he was in a mental ward. He didn't say anything about his ex versus his current girlfriend. He he didn't touch on that at all. I don't think he cared.
I mean, I think he did mention the phone call that he did that one time, but like entirely.
Was that faked or was that real?
No, it was actually real. It was just that he was saying that he was like in the mental institution at the time, and he was like really frustrated, I guess. So I mean, I never actually listened to the phone call thing, so I actually don't know what it was, but I just remember he was talking about it.
Okay. Well, yeah.
It was kind of like, it was like probably like 9 minutes in, so it wasn't like that far.
Okay.
He only mentioned it like momentarily and then moved on, but.
Yeah. That's all.
Oh, check the chat on your stream though.
Let's see. Also, there was a contract with his network where he could have made millions, and they screwed him over. Huh. Alright. More of a rage. Yeah. So he got mad. He had a mental reawakening. He wouldn't stand for this anymore. And that's the story, basically. Like, yes, he went to a mental ward because people were, like, afraid for his safety because he had, like, this mental awakening, and he basically said he wanted, like, a therapist. He just wanted someone to talk to. He didn't want to be in a place where people needed legitimate mental help. So yeah, that's basically the story, but the way we saw it was so skewed because everyone like kind of hyped it up almost, and
yeah,
like
and also like nobody really understood exactly what was going on, so a lot of like
false information came out and speculation. Like there was a big gray area between fact and fiction where everyone was just like, oh, okay, well this must be true, but like now he comes forth and he tells us everything.
Yeah.
There's fact and there's fiction, and the truth is that it was a mental awakening almost. It was his girlfriend and the one other person who forced him to go to the ward. Okay. Yeah. So that's what happened. And now he's I don't know. He says he wants to keep making content.
But you know what? I wanted
And
the real
he
ETIKA.
apologized for maybe sounding suicidal. Like, he apologizes for after the fact because he realized he did sound suicidal.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're getting more facts from Zeus. He then was discharged on Sunday afternoon around 5 p.m. Yo, Zeus, if you're on the Discord, you can just shoot me some of these facts on the Discord. Yeah. So when we hop on general, I don't know. I'll hop on general later once we get all this once we get like the full story out of the way. Let me think, cause the thing is, it feels like there's something I'm missing. So yes, he did say he experienced kind of an ego death, if you know what that is. And he also addressed the fact that people thought this was an ARG. And he admitted to making like cryptic videos, and he knew he was doing that, but he also said he didn't know when he was gonna like go with this, and he knew he wanted to make this was a political statement. This was him protesting. And he knew he was going to protest, he just didn't know when. And then after all this, like, account, his Twitter account getting banned, and like all this was just happening at once, he was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna protest now. And he also touches on the fact that this like censorship by discouragement could turn into straight up censorship, which is not something we here in the United States really stand for. Like, you know, the whole country was basically built on the idea of freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And the more we go on into the future, this is a deep shiz, man. This is not like talking just about him anymore. He's talking about the future of humanity as a whole, almost, because he's saying going forward, as companies and corporations continue to have more rights and more of a say than the average man does because of money, a dollar is starting to matter more than a life. Like, I'm not even lying to you right now. This is what is happening. He thinks that eventually, like, demonetization will be the same as censorship. It'll be like legal censorship. It'll be a way of keeping people quiet. And I mean, like, you think this might be stupid, but making something... what do you think discouraged people more from buying an illegal drug? Or not... yeah, or a drug. Let's not say an illegal drug. Let's just say... what do you think discouraged people more? Either make... let's use the cigarettes situation, for example. They could either make cigarettes illegal to discourage their purchase, but then people would want to rebel and get them anyway. Yeah. So they made them legal, but just put a high tax on them.
Yeah.
Made you have to pay more money to have them. And it killed the tobacco industry. I mean, seriously, like, vaping is still happening, but, like, do you see 80% of Americans still smoking, like, when you go out? No, there are like very few zones where you can even smoke now. Like, if you go to Disneyland, you cannot smoke, basically. So yeah, they killed it by taxation. And the same thing applies here. It's about the money. Demonetization. It's discouragement through legal means that is more effective than just saying no. And he's kind of right here. I think when he said he was leading the way, yes, he was on a mental high, but he was also right. He was leading the way in his protest to gain freedom of speech back, in a sense, because he was being censored every time he said something that didn't fit like YouTube's standard of what he needed to say. He got demonetized. That's why I don't even bother trying to monetize my stuff, because, like, if someone says something bad, I have to change the whole thing. I'm not going to do that, honestly. If I'm watching his video and he says something bad and, like, I'm attempting to monetize everything, it's going to get demonetized anyway. So there is no point. And I'm not trying to make money off of this whole YouTube shtick anyway. It's just something I do on the side for fun. It's just... yeah. basically freedom of speech is being impeded on almost with these people that want to keep a stable job. It's like, oh yeah, you're depending off YouTube, you're a YouTuber. I mean, look at PewDiePie. He actually made a protest kind of by making a meme out of it. Family Friendly Felix 2017. Remember that?
No.
Well, basically he'd start a video and he'd be like, "Hey guys, YouTube's demonetizing all my videos, so now I'm doing Family Friendly Felix." And he literally earlier this year he went back on a gaming stream and he just he used one foul word. That's it. The whole time. And it sparked a whole controversy because he has to be family friendly, and if YouTube doesn't like what he's doing, they constantly try to censor him. But the thing is, he's such a big platform, no matter what he does, he'll be okay. Honestly, he can constantly tell everyone that YouTube's demonetizing his videos, because they are. He has a right to tell everyone. And yeah, it's basically a fight for the freedom of speech. And I know this kind of got off topic, but seriously, that's what his whole thing was about. And where's Etika? Etika is coming back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Alright.
Yeah, I think he said he's making a new channel or something.
He said he says he might not, but he said he's probably going to make a new channel called Etika FRFX. And yeah, it was just kind of a mental awakening. There was no I know it's not as spicy as you all want, but there was none of that. There was none of the what you think. There was no suicide, there was no ARG, there was no drugs, there was no potential weapon. He never even says anything about the police being involved. I mean, they might have. He just didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
So honestly, okay, guys, we're gonna hop into the general chat now. We'll give people a little bit of time to hop into general, and then we'll go into there. We'll hop into general at 4. My time 5:40. It's 5:36 right now.
At 4. Yeah, an hour and a half ago.
I said 5:40. Yes, at 4. We're going to hop into the chat an hour and a half ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alright. So, just to conclude all this, look at him now.
So this is all
Look at me
after
now, boys.
talking about, the being honest and loving each other.
He's talking about being honest and loving each other.
And I have to.
You know what's really funny is people at my school went on the life skills retreat, and they're coming back, and they all act like they've been enlightened. There's this retreat at my school, legit. People don't talk about what happens, and they don't tell you what happens, and they just come back and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I love you all. I've been enlightened. I no longer let my fears control me." And I'm scared, dude, because I'm signed up for that trip in January, and I don't know.
What if they get? What if
I swear. I know, I'm like, okay. They all say I went to life skills class today again, and they're all saying the same thing about the trip. They're like, "I can't tell you what happens, but it's amazing. I love everyone there, and I feel like I've overcome the bad in my life." And they're all saying the same thing. And then my friend Grace goes last, and she's she says her last comment, after she says, "Oh my gosh, I've learned to love everyone, and no, they don't brainwash you like I thought they do." And literally the class goes silent for a second, and I say, no, just shh, go silent. And then I'm like, "But you're all saying the same thing, and it's kind of spooky." And everyone that didn't go was cracking up. So basically, Etika almost had the same experience as the people on these trips. They're enlightened. They want to be themselves. They've overcome. And I mean, it's a good thing, but yeah, it's just a good thing. I don't know where I was going with that, honestly. All right, we're gonna hop in general chat already, cause why not?
Already?
Yeah, because
I've been 2 minutes.
whatever. Just hop in general chat.
You sure about that?
Yeah, bet. All right.
Yeah, bet.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey.
Hello. Yeah, we're just kind of, discussing the end. That end of the
Yo,
the whole thing.
Magneto,
Yeah.
can I add something?
Go ahead.
Did you see Triforce's video about the aftermath of this?
Triforce.
Yeah. The aftermath of this is basically Desmond. So the way Triforce says it is that Etika knows what he's doing, and that in this situation here, it's none of our businesses to even though like it's with his network, whatever he does with his network is what he does. There's reasons for it. It's none of our business. And since the internet runs what or takes like whatever they get, they take it and they run with it without looking at the context of the situation. So from our perspective, it looks like Etika, oh my god, Etika looks like he's gonna kill himself. But in Etika's perspective, if you think about it, Etika's like, yo, I'm in this contract. I got this network on me that's trying to censor me. Like, I should just create the death of the channel. And I think that's the main reason why. Like, if you look at the Reddit where he was like, yo, it's my time to die now. I think it's time for, I will come back, pray for me, and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
If you look at the Reddit, you can like see. So from his perspective, it's like, yo, okay, maybe, but the only thing Etika wasn't prepared for was how the fans were gonna react, and he was not expecting this at all. And that's the main reason why everybody just went like, "Yo, is he gonna kill himself? Something's wrong." Plus, you had Fiona, his girlfriend, and then the other person. I forgot his name. I think it was Rand. No. I don't remember the second member's name, but I'm pretty sure the second member that was in the house, they once the police came over to the house over that noise complaint, it was Fiona and the other one that basically made them take Etika. First they made him go to sleep, and I don't know what that means. I use that in quotations.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. So after that, Etika's in the hospital, and then with this whole thing of Alice didn't know, so now Alice has no clue what's going on. She's just celebrating her birthday, thinking that, oh, it's a joke, and Etika was gonna probably delete the channel or something. It's probably just a joke. And then the next day, that's when she realizes that, wow, this is serious, and I look bad. So she went to go clear things up. She went to go visit Etika. That's how we got the first 2 phone calls. And after that, I think she went Sunday. I think
Sunday?
Was it Sunday? No, or was it Saturday? I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure she went Sunday. I know she went Sunday, because that's when he got discharged. I'm pretty sure she called the Uber after. She called the Uber to bring him home to the house, and then today is the day where he started preparing for the streams and was talking about how he's gonna make the new Etika channel and how he apologized for all the stuff. Because since the fans didn't know, they thought, oh, maybe he really is crazy or something really is going on. Nah, Etika was fine. And if you really think about it, like, if you think about how he actually planned this, they would have kept him in there if he actually was crazy. Am I right?
Yeah, of course.
If he was crazy, they would have kept him in there. But he's good, and everybody was saying, if the worst part about this is that Etika said he was good. Like, they sent him either way against his will to the hospital. And that's why he got discharged so fast. He was against his will. So then we had to hear from Alice, and then Alice had this whole back and forth with Fiona and the other, and I think there was another one on Twitter that they had the whole back and forth. Alice has known Etika for 6 years. So her track record is 100%. Sometimes it's gonna be, even though it's like the ex and everything, Alice knows Etika, and at the end of the day, like, I don't know, Etika, you heard it from himself. He's like, yo, Fiona's out of line. She's young and everything. I think she's like, what? Did he say she was 22? I'm pretty sure he said she was 22. So like, yeah, you could tell and Etika's like what, 28. So if you look at the numbers, yeah, you could see, and we could see where it's coming from. Yeah, I could see where they're coming from, and that's what Etika said. Like you could see where they were coming from with this. But yeah, I think in the midst of this, after Alice, after I'm not even gonna call her Alice anymore. I'll just call her Christine. With all this backlash and all that stuff, after all that happened, she's like, you know what? Just let me ignore her, and that's exactly what Desmond said. Just ignore her, because right now it's like, yo, you do this, it's like, oh my god, you, huh?
I'm a little late. What's going on?
I'm doing the recap for the Etika thing.
All
So
right.
this is okay. All right, let me get back into it.
I think he
So
could have handled
basically-
it better.
Who? Etika?
Well, it was his like mental awakening. He said he handled it wrong. He
Etika
was like,
killed
yeah.
the channel. It's more of a I'm gonna suicide, but not like I'm gonna suicide. I'm gonna suicide the channel. I'm not gonna kill myself. Etika's not crazy. He wouldn't kill himself
see,
now. Come on.
Yeah. But he's like, I'm gonna kill the channel. Etika, the channel is dead. That's what I've been saying from the beginning. I was like, Etika, the channel is dead. Not Etika himself, but the channel himself, it is dead. And that's why we have the new up and coming Etika FRFX, which is for real facts. That's the one where he's 100% open, and that's supposed to be the one where he's like, yo, I'm not gonna hold anything back. And that's how we found out today that he's in his mom's apartment. He doesn't stream that much because his mom's there. He knows his mom works hard, and he's being considerate to his mom. You know, like granted,
I think you should just name it Desmond.
Huh?
I think you should just name it Desmond. It would be easier.
No, I don't know. That's his.
He still likes Etika. He still likes the name Etika.
Yeah, he still.
Yeah, the problem with that is that most people know him as Etika, so he'll probably name it something different than Etika World Network.
It's just Etika FRFX. That's the new channel. That's what he said he's gonna call it. So it's gonna be Etika FRFX for real facts.
Cool.
That's what it means.
Honestly, I kind of like it. It has a nice ring to
Yeah.
it.
So he's 100. This he promised that he's like, yo, listen. If you watch the video, he's like, yo, listen. These are all of the like. I'm not gonna hold anything back with you. I'm 100% open. You guys are supposed to keep me in check. I keep everything open with you. You guys keep everything open with me. And that's how the relationship is supposed to work now. And that's how he's gonna keep that until the future. I see that you're watching the Triforce video. So let me get into that now.
Okay.
This was uploaded today.
Yeah.
Triforce. So Triforce goes in and he's like, yo, listen. Now all of this could have been avoided. Granted, Etika didn't have to go this through. I'm just gonna call him Desmond from now on, but you know everybody calls him Etika. So Desmond didn't have to go this way. But whatever the man does is what he does. It is none of your business whether he has a contract or he does not. It is none of your business. You see the first thing you see without looking into a lot of people, they don't do research, you know. And like me, I did a whole bunch. I've been following this whole story since the beginning. I mean, I live in New York. I'm not gonna say how I find my information, but let's just say I'm close with a lot of people that are in the city.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of this stuff. Basically, what Triforce is saying is, like, if you guys hadn't taken this and just ran with it without looking at the research and maybe why he's doing this, okay, we get it. It looks like Etika's going crazy in this. When he got banned off Twitter, he's like, "Yo, my nigga, I can't see the N-word now. I can't say the N-word now over Twitter," and like he got suspended. Like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I get it. You look suspicious and stuff like that. But when Etika did all this stuff, he didn't intend for it to go like this. And that's what Triforce is saying here. He was prepared. He had the plan and everything, but he wasn't ready for... Etika was not ready for how the fans were going to react. Because they could react like, oh, he's just joking. He's going to kill the channel. And it's going to be... He was thinking it's just a joke, you know, something like, it's fine. But in reality, the fans just polar opposite, where it's like, Etika, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Like, are you insane? Are you actually insane? And I think that's like where most of the people are at right now. They don't like since like, you know, most of the people, they haven't gotten the whole story, and like since this is the whole thing, uncapped and unfiltered, this is everything. And Triforce just wraps it up in the people, you guys just gotta do your research or mind your business. That's
Yo,
it.
so-
Honestly,
so
you
do you
can't just run away with things.
Do you think
Huh?
this would have been a huge problem if he hadn't said anything about the ARG?
Honestly, I
Well,
think that's
Yeah,
the
it still
plan.
would have. People thought he either committed suicide or went insane. The
Suicide
ARG
or
was like
not,
a
yeah.
really
He said-
small part of
but
it.
the biggest thing is if Etika says I'm fine, he said it him, and Triforce points this out. Like he points this out. Like the first thing he says is, Etika says in the tweet, "I'm fine." Okay, then he's fine. He's good. You guys should just leave the situation alone the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why Triforce was basically pointing out. He's like, you guys shouldn't just take everything and run with it. What if this was just a whole joke? And like the whole time he just
Well,
I mean, that's the way that is
so
media works. Media has always been like that, whether it be the news or anything. Everyone takes it and just runs with it.
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's what
There's
he's
no
protesting.
There's no updates.
I don't
There's
know
no
why
updates.
Etika wouldn't. I don't know why Etika wouldn't know that that's what exactly what would happen, knowing the media. Like he's been
That's
around
why
for a
I
really
think
long
the
time.
biggest.
Might
no,
I
I
say,
think the
might I
biggest-
say that he didn't think that the fake switch thing would be a big deal, but then it blew up in his face.
But I
He
think
had
the
to
biggest
know.
thing was he wasn't ready for how the crowd was gonna react. Cause knowing his community, if you look at how Christine was, Christine knows it's the same thing. It's like, oh, these are my niggas, you know, these are my Joy-Con boys. Oh, it's okay, I'm black. So these are my niggas, these are my Joy-Con boys. You know, we are Joy-Con boys, and everybody who watches my channel, you know, we do this shit. So it's all good. So when people see that the channel is gone. But at the same
Yeah.
time, the reaction changes, and it's like, oh well, I didn't know. That's why in the mental hospital, when he the second day of the mental hospital, when Alice looked at, he's like, yo, I gotta check this shit out, and Alice tells him, yo, if you look at like how you like the whole internet is on fire, like you basically like broke the internet, and she's telling him, and he's like, oh my god, I didn't mean for it to go out like this. And like you could hear it in the phone calls. It's like it's there. All the evidence is there. But the biggest thing is people don't update the situation. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the reason I made the streams was because I saw that everyone thought he killed himself already, and I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
okay, I gotta tell people that's
Exactly.
not what's happened.
Yeah.
If a guy says he's fine, you guys should just all right, okay,
mean,
cool.
this-
And that's the
yeah,
biggest thing
this
that Triforce
situation
was
is-
saying.
This whole situation has been blown out of proportion, like by other streamers, and I feel like Keemstar didn't really help at all.
Yeah.
Keemstar
He has no reason,
saying-
man.
also didn't help by saying exactly where Etika is at. The tweet of him saying exactly what hospital Etika's in is still up.
Well, no. He said it himself. Like he said it in the phone call. So
Yeah, he did.
And it doesn't matter anyway because when I okay, so let's
think he
let's
was
get
lying.
into the. He
I think
said it
Etika was lying.
Nah,
He had
said
to know.
No, he
done it before.
said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Nah.
Go and be like before. He had to would have react like.
Mm-mm.
Have you seen the stream that he explained himself in?
Yeah, I watched the stream.
Let me get back into the what's it called. So like when we're talking visitors, okay, so of course, yes, I'm in New York. Who's the first one on scene that's gonna go check it out? Of course, me. But I didn't go. So the way I have it is, I had one of my friends go, and because he's closer, he lives closer to the city than I do, and we both watch Etika, so it's all good. I had one of my friends try to go see him, and it's basically him, his mom, Alice, and that's it. No other visitors. That's it. Oh, I'm trying to see Desmond. And what did they tell you? No visitors. That's it. So even though you knew where he was not taking no visitors. That's it. So the whole time he was.
Well, you okay? So my thing is you were calmly walking in there. I'm talking about people that hypothetically might want to kill him.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
doubt-
about that. Yeah.
I doubt that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, it's doubtable. It's doubtable, but what if there's some guy that just wants to cause mayhem, and because he knows there's someone important there that he wants to go cause mayhem? I'm not saying that it would, but it's
But
possible.
Etika's not that important though.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's
there's
just-
there's ways
It's not cool to
so-
reveal location in general, but he asked for it.
he asked, he was like, yo, please tell them that I'm in the hospital, and then he told us the hospital that he was in. And adding on that, he was like, I don't want no visitors, it's just me, my mom, and that's it. It's just friends and family, and that's it, no more. But the whole situation with Fiona and Alice and the whole feuds, he's like, yeah, you're out of line. She should not Fiona should not like be ripping on you. Like not like this. I mean, if you know a person for 6 years and you leave Alice in the dark, Alice had no clue what was going on. That's why when on the birthday stream, she was so upset, and then you saw the video where she was crying. For once, I was like, yo, I don't know who to believe here. I'm not gonna say that Alice is wrong because Alice has lived with him. I've seen the streams; they get along well. So I'm not gonna say, oh, Alice isn't at fault, but I can't say that she's right either because she did the stream on. She did it as a joke, as a satire
birthday. Kinda was
no, she did it as a satire joke. It's like, oh, okay, Etika's doing some stupid shit now. Let me put that as his title. And he actually laughed. He was like, yo, I put the she put the what's it called again? She put the thumbnail as his face with like some I don't know, coming out of like popcorn or something. And like she had the head out of the bowl or something like that. So basically, yeah, she had it like that. When she thought it was a joke, when we were trying to tell her that it wasn't a joke, and then the next day she realized that it was serious, that's when she was like, yo, let me call Etika and see what's going on and find out. Because no one told her what was going on. The people that were supposed to tell her that was going on, one basically told her, oh, no. She was like, yo, what do you want? Why are you calling me? And then they just hang up on her. So it took her a couple of days, and then she called his mom. That's how she found out.
Okay, so you said she realized this 2 days into the whole thing, like 2 days after the
no, this was literally a day after, because she went to go look up obviously, if you're on stream and then you realize something is wrong, you're gonna look it up. So she looked it up, and then she tried contacting one of
that doesn't necessarily make sense in my mind, because that one video was posted 4 days before that whole thing, if I remember.
The live stream was the same day. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I have like insomnia really bad. And
I watched the live stream. What are you talking about, bro? I watched the entire thing. She banned everybody in their chat that was like, yo, Desmond has a problem. Then let me cleanse the chat. Let me ban everyone. And the next day, she made an apology on.
What you said was, I'm sorry, I made a mistake because I had memory issues.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm not knocking you. I'm just explaining what was going on. I'm not knocking you. It's all good.
All right, cool, my guy, cool.
But yeah, that's the whole Etika situation. I'm glad he's back now, and
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that he's safe, and it's a good thing that.
I think the biggest update that we have on Etika right now is that he's working on getting a YouTube channel back. Yep. He wants to stream on YouTube. Because remember, Keemstar got banned a whole bunch of times, and he got his channel back. Are you kidding me? Drama got banned at least 4 times.
There's a loophole there.
The issue here is
it is not on paper. On paper, the channel does not belong to Daniel Keem.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Etika wants to, like, literally he wants to make another YouTube channel, but obviously if he makes a new account, they're gonna ban it. So he has to find a loophole in the system in order to, and like I think that's the biggest thing. He was like, yo, I'm gonna call up some lawyers and see if we can find a way to make a loophole, and
he can make it his mom's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, literally all they would have to do is just put it under a network banner. Like, it wouldn't be that difficult. Like, literally he could create his own network, i.e. something. He could just create his own network and say that
FRFX. Literally, it could just be called FRFX. For real facts by Etika. And that's it. He's done. He doesn't have to worry about nothing. Because that's what he said he was going to call it.
Alright, guys.
Yeah. Like, once you're on that network, you're basically good. He has his loophole. So now we are currently...
See, I think if Etika created a whole network, he would probably add all of his friends to it.
So
I think that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I feel like Omni, then people like Omni and Aurora, all the people that make highlights for Luke Barmer, you know, all the people that make highlights for him would be on that network, and that's how he would be able to create that loophole.
Like Alex, and, you know.
Right.
What do you guys think of him leaking the numbers though?
Huh?
That's kind of sick.
Numbers don't mean anything.
Numbers don't matter. Etika has a
He
his
just said
fan
he
base
did
is
that on
like-
purpose. They didn't mean anything. Alright, guys. That's what happened. We don't need to drag it on too long.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I'm
Honestly.
sorry,
Yeah, honestly.
I went on a tangent.
No,
like
you were
that.
good. You were good. We just don't need to.
I know,
Nice
cause
recap.
like, I was, you know, I was watching the whole thing as it went down. So, and I live in the city too, so it's like, you know, this is my hometown, basically one of my hometown heroes. I gotta watch out for them. You know.
That's good.
Mhm.
Understandable.
Yeah, but that's the future. That's the future of Etika right now. We basically did a what do you call that? A Michael McCarther version of the I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
Alright. Well, yeah, that's the full situation. I don't know what else to say. He's gonna be back. He's gonna be Etika FRFX, and if you don't like his new self, then deal with it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Watch
it,
it
basically.
be someone already
In
just
the comments,
does
make sure to
everything, just
make
decides
sure to
to
call
get it
Etika an
over
idiot.
with.
My only regret
Bruh.
is that he has not seen Etika Reborn yet, and see how much cheese.
Oh yeah, he'll see that soon. He'll make a donation gif off of it.
I can guarantee you this: December 4th. Tune in. Make sure
Oh, yeah.
you tune into that channel because that Smash 4 release, that's guaranteed. I promise. I guarantee you. If Etika doesn't stream, yo, something is wrong. But
So we
Etika
have,
will.
so I know them by December 7th.
He freaked out over Grinch earlier today.
Oh,
Smash.
That's how you know he's faking it. That's how
He
you
was
know
just joking around. He was pretending. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Well,
like, "Oh my gosh,
I mean-
Grinch and Smash."
I suppose we'll see the Iceman return by December 7th.
Yeah.
He's here now, but
Yeah.
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah. He'll be
Wait
good.
on
He'll be
Wait on
good.
it, yo.
He'll be good.
I wonder who's gonna make the first highlight clip for that, yo. That's gonna be crazy. I can tell.
My guess would be I'm Salt.
Probably Aurora. I don't know. They're getting fast nowadays. Like same
Oh,
day,
yeah.
same stream. It's crazy.
I mean, technically, I Am Salt is run by like multiple salts.
This article's gonna take too long for
It could be a reason. It could be anything, really.
multiple.
True.
I mean, to be fair, they are right there on the stream during every stream, so they're probably just recording it as it's happening.
Right. Yeah, cause like a lot of them when he's live streaming, it's like, yo, let me just record this, and then I'll just record the whole thing and like write down the times. Yeah, I used to do that too. I used to write down the timestamps for
Stop
the
whispering in the
stream
mic.
where I'd watch it.
We don't need no
and-
ASMR.
Yeah,
This
for
is an
real.
ASMR free Discord.
anti
Honestly.
So basically, yeah, I know how they're doing it. They're just writing down the timestamps as it's live, and then they'll like put it in and edit it out from the video and then upload it like that. That's
Well,
Smash
I mean,
Ultimate.
I Am Salt
Yeah.
generally releases
He'll be
the
good by
archives.
then.
Like, I Am Salt
But-
just releases the whole stream.
The only question is, will the community come back and back him?
They will.
I will.
They will.
Definitely.
Maybe not at the
videos-
same size, but they will.
You look at Etika's
He'll
videos
gain
before
more though. That's the
got
thing.
to
He might gain
he
more.
got a ton of views. Like, I'm pretty sure that he's coming back and that the fans will be waiting. And by
You
that
also
I
have
mean
to remember he had a dead script.
Will he get 1 million subscribers by the end of 2019?
No.
No, definitely not.
I mean, maybe considering all sorts of things. Like
All the
when
dead
Etika
stuff are
returns, Keemstar might cover it. Who knows?
All right.
All the dead-
Well, yeah.
all the dead stuff are gone.
We'll see more later. I just wanted to have this stream for just a bit, and I think we've covered all the points. So, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I want to thank you all for joining once more, and I'm glad we could recap the story, and I'm most of all glad he's okay. I'm glad he's coming
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's like the best thing we could hope now.
Yeah.
Put your prayers out to the
I want someone to slap him one time, but you know.
All right.
Honest with you, I
Toss your
want
prayers out to
his
the
ass
ice,
Smash Bros.
preferably on Twitter. Preferably on Twitter.
I want Sully to go up and just slap him one time, knock his ass out.
Dude, Etika would fucking destroy them.
Yeah.
Like he would just go, Nani? Well, nah,
Wait,
wow.
he just go.
Okay.
Yeah, Sully and Kobe, they just go
slap
like that.
sensitive.
All right. Well, thanks for
And
joining.
would be like, Nani? And he backhand you, and then you keep
Alright,
playing
Magneto.
halfway across.
Please, bro,
Alright.
I'm out of
I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry.
Yeah, go get her. Go grab a bite.
Yeah, bro. All right. Peace out. I'm gonna see you guys later. Hopefully we can like play some games together.
I swear. That dude
I'll be down.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys in a bit or something.
Alright.
I don't
Yeah.
Or something.
know. Yeah. All right. Peace, guys.
Peace.
All right. Just gonna call Donnie back real quick.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right. Well, that's it. That's the whole story.
dun, 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 dun,
Press
dun,
F
dun.
to pay respects. I'm actually gonna go eat.
F.
I'm hungry.
F. Wow. Okay.
I'm hungry. Don't
See how it
judge me.
is.
All right. Thank y'all for watching, and thanks everyone who is a part of it for being a part of it. I just burped. All right. Peace.